the first things that I do in the morning is to open the curtain and just let some light in. It's a gloomy day out, but I feel like this actually helps to just brighten up the room in the morning. And then I'm gonna light some incense and also my candles. So let's see. My boyfriend gets up before me. He leaves the house at around 6:30, a little earlier even, and so I kind of do this all to myself. This is like a very good form of self-care for me, and so now I'm just grabbing my journal, which really just helps me to kind of keep my mind sorted and write down some thoughts. And then I'm also grabbing this giant jug of water, which is a beer mug, but I just like that it has a lid because it prevents dust from falling in my water, and I usually wake up in the morning and I'm super thirsty. So with being pregnant and moving outside of the city, I don't really like to do that many workouts at home anymore. I will do stretches, I will do some exercises, but I really much prefer going out for morning walks now, which we're gonna do in a second. I don't mind if it's raining or not, I will do it anyway. But first I'm gonna meditate for a little because it also really helps me to just kind of wind down and focus on myself. For meditation, I actually like to get all of my candles and incense close to me to just have some extra energy, so we'll get those now. So now that I'm done with doing everything in my bedroom, I'm just cleaning up and kind of like tidying up a little. Last but not least, put this away. So to go to the bathroom and wash my face, I actually have to leave the apartment. This is kind of like the stairs where we go up and to the apartment, and then on the other side there's the bathroom, so I'm just gonna walk over here. So lately I feel like my skin has been doing a lot better without like using a lot of product, so I will just do like a little toner and a little bit of moisturizer in the morning, and then that's it. So I'm just gonna tap that on. My skin has gotten so dry with it being very cold lately, and so I just try to get as much moisturizer on it in the mornings. And then pretty much all I do is to just brush my hair. I lost my good brush. I think I actually accidentally left it in a hotel in Prague. So now I have to use this plastic one, which I don't like as much as the wooden vintagey one I used to have, but it's gonna get the job done. And then I'm out the door on my little morning walk. Okay, I think we're good to go. The ways are just muddy this morning. Every path is filled, but I don't mind it. I hope you can hear me. It is a quite rainy and muddy morning, but I don't really mind it. It actually looks so beautiful. There's like a lot of fog over there. I will show you in a second, but it's just so nice for me to be able to go out in the morning and have like time in the nature. Being someone who lived in cities all my life, this is just something I really, really admire. I hope you're able to tell, but there's so much fog over that mountain back there. So with these morning walks, sometimes I like to bring music, sometimes I don't. It just really depends on my mood. I like to focus on my thoughts in the morning and just kind of center, and then I'll walk for like anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. I feel like it's been around 40 minutes this morning, and now I'm headed back home to make myself some tea because I'm really freezing and it's pretty wet and cold. As anyone else always said, when you come back from a walk and the streets are like real streets again and not paths anymore, I feel like that's so much less magical. I just came back from my walk. Welcome to my kitchen. I feel like my face is pretty red from the cold outside, but it was such a nice walk. And now I'm gonna make myself some tea. I have been loving chai tea with milk lately, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I kind of switch up the milks, like if it's almond, if it's oat, if it's regular milk, whatever I kind of want to do currently. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm also gonna prepare myself some breakfast. Another very important thing for me to do in the mornings is to put on a good record. So let's see what we're gonna listen to this morning. So for breakfast, I have been loving having yogurt and fruit compote lately, so that's what I'm just gonna have this morning. So I'm just about to start having breakfast, and I actually found some more things in the pantry. One of them being ginger cookies. I love ginger snaps and ginger cookies in the winter time, so I'm gonna have these. And I don't know if I feel like it, but I kind of picked up this tangerine, so maybe I'll have that too. And the weather outside is still so bad and rainy. Let me show you. Oh well, it's quite the weather today. But yeah, as said, we live on the outskirts of this city. Like, that's kind of the end right there. Then down there is like this little town. To be honest, city is too much. It's a really small town, but I love this weather. Even though it's gloomy and dark outside, it's just perfect for a fall day. And then I know I should be eating this on the dining table. We have this beautiful living room and dining table set up, but I don't know if you're maybe like that too. I personally don't like to eat on large tables by myself, so I'm just gonna sit on that little spot next to the record player. I used to be extremely focused on my eating and be like a very mindful eater, and I feel like I still am, but I made a lot of progress in my eating disorder. I struggled with anorexia and bulimia for pretty much all of my adult life up until like January this year, but I've been feeling so good about my relationship with food that I can do something again that I used to love as a child before I developed a problem with eating, and that is to read while having breakfast or pretty much any meal. So whenever I have a meal alone now, I will read, and I'm currently reading this book, Trio by William Boyd. It's set in the 1960s and it's a great read if you want to check it out. It's a bit different to the 60s literature I usually read, because I usually read a lot of biographies and all of that, and don't get me wrong, I still love that, but every now and then a fictional book is great as well. Speaking of books, I've been thinking about making a video all about 60s book recommendation, both novels and biographies. If you're interested in that, leave a comment down below. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my morning routine. I'm just gonna get dressed now and get started with my day. I have to run some errands, work on a video, and I'm working on a new little project which I'm really excited to be sharing with all of you really soon. I hope there were maybe some ideas that you can incorporate into your mornings. Maybe there is a ritual that you have and you want to share with me. I would love to hear about it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Go out, enjoy the weather, whatever it might be like. Just have some time outside. It will do wonders for you, believe me. Spin a record that you love, light a candle, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, everybody.